Welcome to our video tutorial. Today's subject will be importing and exporting data. First, let's look at importing, and in particular, importing products. Before we begin, we recommend creating a few products in your shop and assigning them to some categories beforehand, as this will make working with the import file much easier. Give it a product number, name, price, stock level, categorize it. You can also create products in the detailed product view and enter more data like delivery period. Once this is done, navigate to the import-export module. This can be reached via the Customers, Products, or Categories menus. The main concept when importing any data for the first time is simple. First do an export, and then simply use this file as a template for entering your data. Note we use Excel in this example to better visualize editing the data, but you can also use OpenOffice or another spreadsheet program to edit the data. Finally, just import the file back into your shop. We do this because the import fields must match exactly the names of the fields in the shop database. If they don't, the import won't work. With our import template, we guarantee all the fields are entered correctly. So let's do our first export. First, we select the object type, Products. Note, Customers, Categories, and the Product Category assignment can also be exported or imported. Second, the formatting. We'll leave this as UK. Third, the coding standard. This is quite important. If your products are likely to contain unusual characters, for example, the euro symbol, you should select the UTF-8 standard. If not, ISO is fine. Fourth, the delimiter. This is how each column of data will be divided, unless you have good reason to leave this as comma. Finally, the language. If we had our products in multiple languages, we would select all. As we don't, we'll leave it as English. So let's do the export. Always remember to save this file so you can work on it later. The most important column in your import file is the ID alias column. This column should never be deleted, and data in here should be only changed with caution. This is because this column is used to identify if a product does or does not already exist in your shop. If you change an existing value, an additional product will be created when we import. Now let's update and create some products. To update a product, change the relevant data fields in the corresponding column. If you change a value, the corresponding data is replaced in the database by the data from the file. If the column or a column field is empty, the field will be blank in the shop. And if you erase any column, the data within this column will not be changed during the import. To create new products, fill in the necessary data fields in a new line. If a product is very similar, we can copy and paste an existing product and just change some of the values. Remember, though, that you must change the ID for the new product. Alternatively, manually enter some values. It's recommended that the first time you do this, just enter a few products. Once you're comfortable, you can start adding hundreds or thousands of products. Once you're happy, save your file and navigate back to the Import-Export module. Before importing, remember to keep your settings the same as for the export. Now import the file into your shop. We can see our products have been created. And we can easily repeat this process using the same methodology for importing customer and content data.